Primary 3 Math, Second Term 2021, Chapter 3, Lesson 84. Let's now go to our objectives of this lesson. We will remember how to extract data from line plot graph. Draw and compare proper fractions of common denominator using number line. Draw models of proper fractions like circles, bars, square, or number line. We will solve various problems on it. Now let's go to our keywords. We will have line plot graph, proper fractions, models, proper fractions of common denominators, comparing proper fractions. Now let's go to our tools. We need booklet, pencil, ruler, and notebook. Now let's go to our remember of our line plot graph. We have this line plot graph plotting with numbers in centimeter, and our title is measuring lenses. Our label is lenses of pupils' shoes. X means, yes, our key is one pupil. X means one pupil. Okay, let's go to our questions. Answer the following questions. Number A, how many pupils have lenses 31 centimeter? Let's go to our line plot here and search. How many pupils here in 31? It's 2. It will be 2 pupils. Now number B, pupils that have lenses 36 centimeter or 36. How many pupils here? No one. Okay, number C, pupils have lenses 37 centimeter. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. It will be 4. And pupils have lenses 34. How many? 1. Then which is bigger? 37 or 34? It will be 37. Okay. Number D. How many pupils have lenses less than 34? Less than 34? It will be less than 34. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stop. It will be how many? Less than 34, not equal 34. Less than only. It will be 8. And we write down here 8 pupils. Here, number E, we have comparing. Pupils have lenses 30 centimeter. 30 here is 1. And pupils have lenses 35 centimeter. It will be, yes, 2. Then which is bigger, 30 or 35? Yes, it will be 35. Number F, how many pupils have lenses more than 36? More than 36, not equal 36. More than, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It will be 6 pupils. Number G, pupils that have lenses 32 centimeter or 32. How many here? 1, 2. It will be 2 pupils. Number H, how many pupils have less than 31 centimeter? 31, less than 31, not equal 31. Less than 31 will be 30 only. Yes, 1. It will be 1 pupil. Now let's go to engage to our lesson. If you know that unit fractions are fractions of 1 in its numerator. Now, can you tell me and express a definition for proper fractions? Think positively, please. Now let's go to watch this video about drawing proper fractions using different models and our definition of proper fractions. Then back to work by scanning this video. Here we have our exercises. Notice them complete. We have here 4 over 7. 4 is numerator and 7 is denominator. And this fraction is called, this proper fraction is called 4/7 because it has more than 1 in its numerator. Here we have 3 over 5. 3 is numerator, 5 is denominator, and this fraction is called 3/5 because it's a proper fraction. And this one we have this shape divided into 3 equal parts, and it will be how many whole parts? It will be 3 in denominator. And how many shaded parts? It will be 2 in numerator. And this fraction is called, this proper fraction is called 2/3. And this fraction, how many whole parts? It will be 9. And how many shaded parts? It will be 4. It will be 4 nines. All of these fractions are proper fractions because we have more than one in its numerator. Now let's evaluate our work. Here we have in the first shape, okay, this shape number 5, 6, 7 and 8. Just we press a pause of this video and take your time, then play to listen to our explanation of your work. Number 5, we have all parts will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 parts will be in denominator 6. And how many colored parts? It will be 4 in our numerator. This fraction is called 4 sixths. And this one whole parts will be 4 parts in denominator and 3 shaded part in numerator. This fraction is called 3 fourths. And here we have all parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It will be 7 parts in denominator and shaded part will be 4 in our numerator. And this fraction is called 4 sevenths. And this one we have here 12 parts, 12 all parts, 12 and in denominator. And how many in numerator? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in numerator. And this fraction is called 5 twelfths. Okay, we remove V and put F in twelfths. Okay, thank you and good job. You are so awesome. Now let's have some fun of coloring. Use your color pencils. Color according to the given fraction. We have here 1/2. 1/2, one part out of 2 like this. We have here 2/3, 2 parts out of 3. 3 fourths, 3 parts out of 4. We have here 3 fifths, 3 parts out of 5. We have here 2 sixths, 2 parts out of 6. We have here 5 sevenths, 5 parts out of 7. 4 eighths means 4 parts out of 8. 7 ninths means 7 parts out of 9. 3 tenths equals 3 parts out of 10. Now let's evaluate our work. Yes, we have this exercise number 3. Read then write the following proper fraction. Press pause to have your time. Then do press play to listen to our explanation of your work. 2 sevenths equals, yes, 2 over 7. 2 parts out of 7. A half, a means 1. 1/2. 3 quarters means 3 fourths. It will be 3 over 4. 3 out of 4. 4 ninths means, yes, 4 out of 9. 5 tenths, yes, 5 out of 10. 8 eighths, it will be 8 over 8, which is, yes, 1 whole. Excellent job. A third is, a means 1/3. 6 fifths, it will be 6 over 5, it will be 6 fifths. Yes, 3 fifths, 3 sixths, it will be 3 parts out of 6. 4 fourths, one more time, it will be 4 fourths and equals so on. Good job. Thanks for you. Now let's go to listen to a new concept. Watching this video about drawing proper fractions using geometric shapes and the number line. Geometric shapes like circle, square, and so on, and the number line. Just scan these codes. Now let's go to solve represents the following fractions using geometric shapes and the number line. First one is called 3 fourths. Wow! Now let's go to write down it 3 fourths. Represented in this shape, it will be divided into 4 equal parts as the denominator says. Okay, now let's color 3 equal parts from the numerator. It will be 1, 2, 3. Now let's go to our number line. It will be divided into how many parts? Yes, 4 parts like denominator. And located 3 dashes only to have 4 equal parts. Okay, let's go to write down the fractions. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and the whole one it will be 4/4. Now 3/4 is located at, yes, here. Let's go to draw an arrow here. Number 2, 4/6. Let's go and write down 4/6. Now let's go to divide this shape into how many parts? Yes, 6 equal parts. Let's go to divide it into 6 equal parts. And the color how many parts? Yes, 4 parts as the numerator said. Okay, 4 parts. Now let's go to our number line. Here we have number line. We need to divide it into how many parts? 6 equal parts, like this. We have 5 dashes. Between them, we have 6 equal parts. Now let's go to locate our fractions. 6's, 2 6's, 3 6's, 4 6's, 5 6's, and the last one is whole one, 6 6's. Now let's go to locate 4 6's. It will be here. And draw an arrow here. Let's continue our exercise. Yes, number 3, we have here 5 9s. Let's go to write it, 5 9s. Now we have to present it in this geometric shape, rectangle. We will divide it into 9 equal parts. We just draw 8 lines to divide it in 9 equal parts. And we will color how many parts? Just 5 from numerator. Then we color 5 parts. Like this. Okay, now let's go to our number line. It will be how many? Yes, divided as the denominator 9 parts, and write the fraction of each part. It will be 9s, 2 9s, 3 9s, 4 9s, 5 9s, 6 9s, 7 9s, 8 9s, and the whole one will be 9 9s. Now 5 9s will be located here, and put an arrow here. Now let's go to 3 8s. 3 8s written like this, and go to our circle and divide it into 8 equal parts like this, and shade how many parts? Yes, 3 parts only. 1 2 3. Now let's go to our number line and divide it into 8 equal parts. It will be, yes, 7 dashes to have 8 equal parts, and write down each fraction, which is 8s, 2 8s, 3 8s, 4 8s, 5 8s, 6 8s, 7 8s, and the whole one will be 8 8s. And 3 8s will be located here, and put an arrow here. What about evaluate our work now? Represent the following fractions using shapes and number line. Okay, you just press pause, then play to listen to our explanation. Number 5, 3/5 is read as 3/5. Okay, then we need to divide this shape into how many parts? Yes, 5 parts like this. Okay, now we will color how many parts? Yes, 3 parts only, as the numerator said. Now good, let's go to our number line. It will be divided into how many parts? Yes, 5 parts. And we just draw 4 dashes, and between them will be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's go to locate our fractions: fifths, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, and 5/5. And 3/5 will be here, located here. Now let's go to 5/7. Write down it 5/7. We will divide this shape into, yes, 7 shapes, 7 parts, and each part is a 7th, and we will color 5 parts only like this. Now let's go to our number line. We will divide it into, yes, 7 parts as the denominator says. Now we will just draw 6 dashes. Between them will be 7 parts. Okay, let's go to locate our fractions: 7s, 2 7s, 3 7s, 4 7s, 5 7s, 6 7s, and the last one will be the whole one, 7 7s. And our fractions 5 7s will be here, located here. Thanks, good job. What a fantastic. Now let's go to a new concept. Watch this video about comparing proper fractions of common denominators, then back to work by scanning these codes. Now let's go to practice this lesson. Notice the input the suitable sign greater than or smaller than or equal to. Now we have this fraction. We have 4 parts and one part only is given, is called fourth. And this part is called 1, 2, 3. 3 fractions, 3 parts out of 4. It will be 3/4. Which is bigger, 1/4 or 3/4? Yes, it will be 3/4. Now let's go here. We have 9 parts and the colored part is 7. Here we have 9 parts too and the colored part is 4. Now which is bigger, 7 parts out of 9, 7 nines, or 4 parts out of 9, 4 nines? Yes, 7 nines. Now let's go to our evaluation here. We have this shape and what our evaluation. Just press pause, then press play to see our explanation if your work is right or wrong. Now the first shape we have here, how many parts? Yes, 7 parts. Then put 7 in denominator and the colored part is 3. Here we have 7 parts and the colored part is 5. Which is bigger, 3 out of 7 or 5 out of 7? Yes, it will be 5 out of 7. Here we have 4 parts and all of them are shaded. Then we have 4 in denominator and 4 in numerator. It will be one whole. And this shape has 4 parts only. Okay, and shaded part is 2. It will be 4 in denominator and 2 in our numerator. Then it will be 2/4. 4/4 or 2/4? 1 whole or 2/4? It will be 4/4. It's bigger than this. Good job. Now let's go to a new exercise. Put greater than or smaller than or equal to. We have number 1, 3/7 and 2/7. Which is bigger? 3/7. We have here 1/4 or 3/4. It will be 3/4. Which is bigger, 2/5 or 5/5? Which is equal 1? Yes, it's 5/5. 9/12 or 5/12? Yes, 9/12 is bigger than 5/12. Here we have 8/8 and 2/2. Not common denominator, but we have 8/8 equal 1 and 2/2 equal 1. Then 1 equals 1. We are equal. Now 1 and 4/4. 4/4 equal 1. Then 1 equals 1. Now let's go to evaluate our work. Here we have these exercises. Just press pause, then press play to see your answers is right or wrong. Now we have 1 and 9 nines. 1 and 9 nines. 9 nines equals? Yes, 1. 1 equals 1. Here we have 2/3 and 3/3. Which is bigger? Yes, 3/3. 1 whole is always bigger than any fraction. Here we have 4/6 and 2/6. Which is bigger? Yes, 4/6. Here we have 1 and 100 hundredths. Any number over the same number equals 1. Good job. Now 1 equals 1. Thanks. Good job. Now let's go to our closure about this lesson. Here we have proper fractions. We talk about proper fractions which have numerator more than 1. Here we have draw proper fractions using geometric models like circles, bars, or squares, or anything else. Here we have divided number line according to the fraction's denominator. Here we have comparing proper fractions. Next lesson we'll talk about large numbers, expanded form, proper fractions, number line, fractions denominator, and the models of these proper fractions. Thanks. Goodbye.